Welcome back on J1 half of LesPlay, Echoes in the other room being awesome. And I'm here with Axel, Noodles, Usako, Ben, and Knight. Everybody say hey!
Hey, girl.
Hey,
Get
girl!
through.
We're playing Call of Cthulhu role-playing game, and Ben is our magnanimous DM for the night. Say hey, girl, hey, Ben.
Hey girl, hey Ben.
Alright, Ben, take us away.
Welcome to tonight's episode of Call of Cthulhu. Today we're playing a module by Chaosium called Genius Loci. We have a wonderful VTT setup, a virtual tabletop setup from Boundary VTT. Thank you to Chaosium for the module. And we have 2 sets of music tracks from Tabletop RPG Music and Adventure Music Junior, who can be found on Patreon. We'll put the links in the description for all the credits. All of you, we didn't go over who you are and what you're doing. I'm going to go in and tell you why are you all here? You're all on a train together for one reason or another. One of you, or perhaps all of you, received a letter from Larry Croswell. He's an adventurer. He's known for occultish things. He has traveled to Asia, to England, Scotland, to go and kind of explore the occult and the mystical and the weird. No one believes this guy. He's a cook. What does he write in? He writes in the mystical times. Just some little cute thing that talks about aliens from outer space and the end of the world. You can find them, get them for 2 cents in New York City. After a recent adventure, he's checked himself into a mental hospital to get some much needed help after a traumatizing event during his journeys. He's written to you asking for help. And then a few days later, you got a second letter. It's turning you away. Does anyone want to read this letter out loud?
I believe Zombie
Absolutely. Dear Blank, as you know, I've recently committed myself to the state hospital at the Danvers for a little mental recuperation after my most recent foray into the supernatural. I have made a terrible error in selecting Danvers. I am in great physical, mental, and spiritual peril here. There is a wrongness about this place. They will not let me leave. I must sneak this letter out to you as they read the mail here. Please come and recover me from this dreadful place. It would be wise for you to bring companions, as coming here alone is a mistake. Your friend, Larry Croswell.
A day or 2 later, you received this second letter. It's a typed up letter.
Danvers State Hospital, 450 Maple Street, Danvers, Massachusetts? MA? Is that right? Please disregard my earlier letter to you. I was having an anxiety attack. Everything here is fine. Do not come here. I need more rest and counseling. Thank you sincerely, Lawrence Croswell.
Lawrence.
Lawrence Croswell.
Croswell.
So we are in Massachusetts. I guess maybe it could be from Boston.
The reader
cannot
decides
do
where
it.
syllables go.
Syllables.
Syllables.
Is it? Oh,
I'm
wrong
the reader.
emphasis.
Emphasis.
Yes.
It's actually a really good point. Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Zombie Wentworth, why don't you go ahead and make a no roll on your screen?
Roll.
So you've known Lawrence for a while with extreme success. First of all, he writes his own letters, and when he types them up, he never has anyone else but his. He has not a publicist, but he has a typer, who goes and types everything out like a secretary. He ships it out to them to go ahead and be appropriately typed and stored, and shipped out. He never has anyone else but this one person type up the letters. Seeing this as it is very concerning. And also, he's never called himself Lawrence.
Yeah. Or Lawrence.
Someone else. Or Lawrence. Someone else typed this letter.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna make sure that I bring all my friends with me. I'm gonna use the newfangled technology of the telephone. I'm gonna put the giant cone of the edge of Benjamin Franklin's discovery to my ear, and I'm gonna call up my good friend Jessica and Dr. John and Stanley and Jerry and even my magician friend, who I do detest, but it's okay. I forgive him for being a magician. The amazing Kragan.
Kragan.
I could call them all up in a group call so that they're all in together, which was only the second of the inventions of all of telephone. You could do group calls, obviously, immediately. And I'm going to tell them all what happened to my good friend. Good evening, everyone. I've called you all here on this newfangled technology for a reason. You're to assist me, if you dare, on an adventure that might be perilous, nay, gravely, deviously perilous. Please introduce yourselves to each other. You all know me, your good friend Wentworth. I've been a butler to every single one of you at one point in your lives, and even to your parents and your grandparents, and even your children one day, because I live forever. But you all don't know each other, so go ahead and say hello. Jerry? Jerry, is
But
this thing
darling,
on?
it's so good to hear from you. I can't believe this. Sounds like quite the story. I'm there. I'm already there. I don't know what's wrong with this accent.
It's beautiful. Don't
It's
stop.
going on a journey.
No,
Oh,
no,
I
no, it's
love it.
fantastic.
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself to all of you fine folks here on the line. I'm Geraldine. You could call me Jerry. I'm a tip-top reporter here at the Daily Chronicle, and I love a good ghost story.
Quite right. Quite right. Stanley, why don't you be a gentleman and go next?
Hey, everyone. I'm Stanley. I tried going to, the big college, and it just didn't really stick. So I found a passion in calling and boxing. If you all want to go ahead and call me in to punch something, you let me know.
Yes,
A boxer, honey.
I've often had him come and deal with brutes that come to my castles and things of that sort. Yes, it's quite nice. Dr. John Lucas, are you here?
I am here, and while I don't know much about how Massachusetts does work down there, I'm a physician up here in New York, and I feel like I might be able to provide my expertise in this situation.
Excellent, excellent. I know we'll all feel better with you and a bucket of leeches nearby. Now, last but certainly not least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Not last but not least, the amazing Kragan. I'm sure you've all heard of his exploits on stage.
I somehow something.
What just happened?
Yeah,
What is happening?
that's entertainment, baby.
What do you think of that? You
Get-
pajama wearing, biscuit face slipper wielding, glad get rapper,
This cannot be serious.
Jesse over like a schooner, not
Click, 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 click.
breaking.
I believe we've got a little interference on the party line.
Noodles, are you serious?
Thank you so much.
Did you summon a demon already?
Yes.
Apologies. That was my assistant. He took over the phone from me. Anyways, my name is David Wilcox, of course. The amazing Kragan, for most of you, I'm sure you've heard of or seen my shows. Very famous, of course. Stage musician. I don't feel like I have to introduce myself much more than that. I'm rather known.
Excellent, excellent. And do bring a complimentary ticket for everyone in case we all survive this. And bring your assistant. We'll need him to carry the bags.
Again? No. He's staying at home. You hear kicking and a scuffle in the background.
Couldn't understand a word he said.
You folks go ahead and take a train. In this time, there aren't too many cars available. There's still like wagons, like horses and buggies, but there's no easy way to use cars to get to this area. You're going to Danvers, Massachusetts. As we are making our way there, you're probably taking a train, the whole lot of you, sharing the letter back and forth, moving through town. As you folks make your way on the train closer to the area, looking at maps, pamphlets that are handed out, accessible from the train station, you see that you're probably about only 10 miles away from Salem. You're very close to some mystical stuff like witchcraft that happened way back when. So, you make your way over to Danvers. Coming into town, there's a small city, let's say small town, where there's some things. You notice a hospital. You notice looks like the era's version of a Motel 6, a newspapery, a diner, and a couple other knickknacks like general warehouses and stuff. You make your way towards Danvers Asylum. Danvers does have its own stop. You folks make your way. You're not on the grounds yet, but you're just outside. If there's anything you folks want to do before you disembark the train...
We certainly can't go into an insane asylum on an empty stomach. Let's all get something at the... Are we at the insane asylum already, or is this like a cafe at the station? What am I looking at?
Oh, you're looking at the asylum, but you can do a cafe at the station. I don't have a map for it, but you can do that.
Oh, I thought we were here. That's fine. No, it's chill. I'm okay.
We enjoyed a nice steak sandwich at
Yeah.
the station.
They
Nobody
gave it to
else
us on the
eat
train.
on the train.
Yeah.
I was given a complimentary supper. Was no one else?
It was
Quite
a dry
right, quite
meatloaf
right.
and water.
Unless anybody has anything they'd like to do first, I will go up and knock on the door.
Oh Jesus! So we're moving, huh?
It's happening.
Yes, huh?
This
The
is happening.
doctor should ask to retrieve the patient of his.
That's a wonderful idea, Jerry. We could pretend that our friend is Dr. Lucas's patient, and he needs to check him out and take him to his asylum.
So this is the only thing I'm going to read directly from the book.
Okay.
A winding drive up a rural hillside through a set of tall iron gates leads to the sprawling hospital of Danvers, featuring a central building with a front tower, flanked by angular adjoining wards. The asylum's layout suggests a bat with outstretched wings. Numerous outbuildings surround the main complex, as do copses of breadloaf and evergreen trees. Sorry for my English. Grassy fields and woodland ring the hill. Normally, by a beautiful vista, there is a leaden, dulled quality to the scene. A large oval reservoir set into the western slope of Hathorn Hill, surrounded on three sides by trees. Its eastern shore faces the asylum. The surface of the reservoir has an odd, almost metallic blue-gray sheen. A semicircular amphitheater occupies the eastern slope of the hill, its backdrop the shore of the reservoir. The amphitheater appears to be a fairly new construction. As you folks make your way onto the grounds, there's a handful of orderlies and patients walking around. These seem to be like a low security kind of folks, like the low risk folks. As you folks make your way up and kind of look at them, I need everyone to make a POW roll.
POW roll. I got 94 and failed. Lower is better, you said.
Wow.
Lower is
better.
better, yes.
Oh, okay,
That's
that's
a powerful butler. Too powerful.
Damn, J.G. Wentworth going for it.
I know, right?
So, Stanley, something kind of disconcerting here. You feel like something's kind of aware of you, like you got that your neck kind of tenses. As you're looking around, you can't help but feel that everyone's staring at you. Like you stare back at them and you kind of shake your head, and they're not staring at you, but you feel like people are watching you. Ugh.
Oh no. Oh, I just realized what this
no.
means. Because if you start acting paranoid in the insane asylum, they're gonna what's the word? It's kind of like a citizen's arrest you because they
Admit
think you're
you?
crazy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh
No,
no.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
tickles.
Stanley, calm down now. Calm down, good sir. You know, I totally forgot that I accidentally said I was actually a butler, but my character's not supposed to actually be a butler. It's
It
a
is now.
language.
You're
It's a
pretending to be a
language
butler.
artist.
Oh,
It's
he's an
Batman's,
actor.
Batman's
well.
butler, just badass.
Maybe as a butler, I also teach my charges children languages. I'm a butler / tutor.
There you go.
Oh, you're a tutor.
That's reasonable.
Is that a thing?
Oh my god, just reading your languages out.
Jerry. Oh, you're a tutor, huh?
Are they gonna be
Oh.
helpful, Ben? I was hoping it'd be helpful.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, just
That-
okay?
That sounds comforting. Help.
I will do a little knockety knock knock on the dory worry.
Knock, knock. The door opens. A woman, probably in her 50s, comes up and lets you folks in. Come on in. Welcome to Denver's Asylum. My name is Nurse. Shit. I don't want.
Lady
I had a
Thirst.
name, but you already have the name.
Well, it's a pleasure, nurse shit.
Nurse Shit. It's a pleasure
Nurse.
to meet you all. How can we help you today?
We understand there's a gentleman under your help here, and
Mm-hmm.
he actually has to be under the careful watch of his personal family doctor, who I have brought along with me. So myself and my friends, who are friends of this gentleman as well, Laurence. I don't know if you recognize all of your patients by name, but I'm sure you know Laurence. Are here to pick him up and put him from your care under Dr. John Lucas's care, and then we will be on our way. See, this is all very normal stuff that happens during this day and age, and we've got an order from a judge, which I left in the train station, so I don't have it on me. But you can take my word for it, because we are all distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
I got to break. I got to
No-
break for a second, but
no
I'm like
shit.
trying not to laugh at you. Like this is a perfectly normal thing to happen.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
You can laugh. I think when you guys were silent, it made me get more nervous.
I started. I didn't want to. I didn't want you to think I was laughing at you. I was laughing at like
No, it's
all the
okay.
references that were in my head.
I'm a funny guy. Laugh at me. It's fine.
No.
Ow.
Yes, we wouldn't mind. We're in a hurry, see? So,
Ooh, ow.
go, hurry along and fetch our friend, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
they fed us a stale meatloaf on this train, and that's not gonna last for long. So we need to hustle this up.
well, that's head nurse shit to you. Let's go on ahead and see Dr. Berger.
Oh, head
You
nerd
folks-
shit. My bad.
He went through the wall!
You folks should just go in this room. Just make your way to this room. She didn't actually go through the wall. There's so many questions involved in that.
I'm glad I did cardio today.
Someone,
Oh my god.
so who's if you're paying attention to her, like looking her up and down, like you notice, like she's a little bit older. She had some white in her hair. She's holding herself very proud, very tense. Even as she says the name nurse shit. Won't someone do a spot hidden check for me? See if you notice anything weird about her. If you're looking her up and down,
Oh,
watching
I'm
her.
definitely looking.
Oh, I'm giving her the
Whoa,
up and down.
guy. Whoa.
It's not that kind of game, guys.
Yeah.
I'm a little distracted.
Oh wait, was that me already?
Amazing. Anyone who wants to could go ahead and make a spot hidden check
Oh, there we go.
about her.
I'd like to mention that Kragan is going
Great.
on a mini adventure on his own.
No,
Oh,
don't
damn
mention it.
Oh, okay.
Kragan's gone.
Kragan does what Kragan does. He's amazing.
Dragon, you
Friends.
soy face, milk drinking, shit filled mimmoot, sniveling, worm-eyed, hot blood, and
I thought he wasn't bringing his assistant with him.
I think he's his own assistant.
Oh.
We talk with the doctor,
my
everything's
God.
good. We leave with Laurence, and only to realize, like, as we're walking out with Laurence, that Kragan has been left behind in a straitjacket. Like,
He's getting the help he needs.
He's getting the help he needs.
okay, but
Bad.
hear me out. He should be able to get himself out of the straitjacket, right? Magician.
He is amazing. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is it's not even you, Noodles. I have a thing with
What is
magicians,
he?
and you just happened to pick a magician, and now I'm gonna pick fights with you all night about magician shit.
You have a thing against magicians?
I do. I got a thing about
Magician fight.
magicians. I do.
Magician fight.
I
Magician fight.
Magician fight.
Right.
So
Be careful, or I'll disappear the moon.
Ooh.
Ooh.
stop.
Stop.
The red spider means that you guys are going slowly insane now because you did bad, right?
No.
No, just be able
It's
to
a
roll.
failure.
Oh, I thought the spider meant you got bad attributes now for your mental health.
It's a fun logo, but kind of now that you mention it, Wentworth,
Uh-oh.
Golly gee.
College.
You see, you're watching this nurse here, and it looks like her ear's been chewed off partly. Huh, weird.
What?
That's right. You're more likely to go insane if you succeed. Because you do see the crazy shit.
Oh no.
I'm gonna need you to take away 5 sanity points there. As folks are coming in, they're shivering. I need you to take away 5 sanity points. 3. Sorry, you don't have a lot of sanity. 3 sanity points.
Everybody or?
Just Wentworth. Only Wentworth noticed this.
Oh no, just JG.
Wait, I did good on my roll. Why do I lose
You did good.
sanity?
That's right. You're
You-
rewarded.
You saw
What?
something disconcerting.
You're
That's not
rewarded with madness.
With
Where's my
madness.
sanity.
It's like the Wishmaster.
Yes.
Don't worry, it only goes downhill from here. As you make your way in, the nurse shit says, Dr. Berger, there are some folks here wanting to talk about a Mr. Lawrence Croswell. I'm not familiar with this patient, but perhaps Lawrence. My apologies. Would you kindly answer their questions if you have time? Of course. And she leaves and closes the door behind herself. As you folks take a look around into this office to see what's around, you notice a wonderful little picture. There's a handshake saying from 25 years ago, so in 1895, I think, ish, saying that Dr. Klein has taken over the asylum. Dr. Berger's taken over. Lots of new words today. Dr. Berger's taken over the asylum from Dr. Shine, not Klein. Shine. He
Oh God.
he
so
had
shiny.
he has taken over the he managed to sign for 20 years, taking the rate down of patients being able to recover or being readmitted down to, I'm gonna say 25%. A nice low rate. He had amazing success here. And since then, Dr. Berger has been the superintendent of Danvers Asylum. You notice a couple other little things. A wonderful little dragon. It's the St. George and the Dragon painting, but instead it's a little bit mixed. The painting shows that the dragon's eating the knights, St. George. Oh, weird. Anyway, Dr. Berger says, of course, Lawrence Croswell. I'm sorry to say that Lawrence is currently requiring some of our most attentive care. He is in the J ward, which is where we keep our most delicate patients, those who are most troubled, those who require isolation from the general patients. I do not believe that seeing him would be in the best interest of his care while he stays here at Danvers. I'm sorry, I might not be able to help you here.
We've got his doctor right here. His personal doctor. Right, Dr.
Berger.
Lucas?
I see that you smoke Camels. Do you mind if I snag one?
Flips one over at you.
My name is Dr. John Lucas from New York General, and I'm also a practicing family doctor for the Wentworth family, and we're here to take him under our care.
I need you to go in and make a medicine roll. You can make a law, medicine, intimidate, or persuade roll.
Just him
Your
or all of
medicine's
us?
the best one. Just him. Just the one trying to persuade him.
You could also decide to push your luck.
Oh my God, how much luck do I have to spend?
2. Your medicine check is at 70. You've rolled a 72. You can either spend 2 luck points, or you can say there's a pretty low chance of getting above a 70 again and try and push your luck, and then you just roll again. But you don't get to spend luck on your second roll.
Okay, I'll push my luck. So I just
Now,
roll-
before you roll, if you succeed, then cool. But if you fail, it's going to be much worse.
Oh no.
Okay,
His
I'm gonna spend 2 luck.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend
Big
2.
spender.
Big spender. I love it.
So did I just drop my luck down to 43 then, and then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, taking him into your care, I don't know if we can permit that. Why don't we go see Mr. Croswell together and continue this conversation? I'll give you out of our generosity, I'll give you a nice tour of the facility, show you what kind of care we give to our patients, and then you can make a more informed decision about really taking him back. It may not be in the best interest of his patient, as we are a state-of-the-art facility.
I like to mumble so Dr. Berger can't hear to the others. Be like, remember, no matter what, we're taking Lawrence home. No matter what we see.
I just like to remind the good doctor that I told the nurse this, but you weren't here for it. They fed us just crap, dry meatloaf on the train. I don't feel like I have enough time to do a whole tour of this facility before I start getting mighty hungry.
You're gonna get us drugged, dude.
So I'm going to switch us to another map just to show you what the options on the table. Be completely transparent with you folks. I am theater of the mind impaired. What I mean by that is I'm really bad at reminding you about what's around, where you're at, where your options are. So I'm just using the map as a tool to show you kind of what's possible here. And to remind us of some things that might be useful to see on the map. Okay, you folks take a tour around with Dr. Berger. Dr.
Whoa,
Berger
whoa,
takes...
whoa, whoa. Not the great Kagan.
Oh, not the Great Kagan?
No.
Where is the Great Kagan? What are you doing?
So when everyone else went in to go talk to the assistant,
Mhm.
the amazing Kagan went to the front desk and spoke to the nurse there.
How may I help you?
Good morning, I suppose it still is outside. So I'm sure you know who I am, the great Kragan. So the rest of my compatriots left to go do their own adventuring over there, but I have it in mind that I would love to maybe do a small magical tour of your facilities. Maybe put on a little bit of a card show for your patients. I feel it would brighten the mood, help them out a little bit. I find that magic and bedazzlement in front of the sanitary patients here would probably help their medical conditions. Let them see a little bit into the imagination, as it were, and they could come to their own mindfulness. You know what I mean, of course.
Oh, that sounds absolutely lovely. Why don't you go ahead and make a persuade check?
Ooh, 5, 6, 7. I'll spend the points.
2 points?
You spend 2 luck points.
Yeah, it's just 2.
Wow, you want... Okay, you know what? There's actually a bunch of folks at the cafeteria already for lunch. We can... I mean, the doctor moved up. I'm sure that taking you over there would be fun. I'd love to see your show.
Wonderful. Lead the way.
So I'm going to switch us over to the other map. I'm sorry, DCL. This might work for you. This might not. You're going over here in the cafeteria. I think everyone should be able to see kind of what's going on right now. There's probably about like a good 30. I know this doesn't represent that, but there's probably a good 30 patients in here. Nurse gets their attention. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me. Listen up. We have a wonderful guest appearance today. We have the wonderful Kragan. I know you've all seen me read about him in the little magazines, the reviews. Let's all give him a wonderful hand, and he's going to give us a show. What kind of check would you like to do for your show?
Probably my arts and crafts, parentheses, magician check.
Go for it.
Arts and crafts. You could do magic paper mache.
So I have a case full of tricks.
Nice.
There are cards in here. There is a pair of handcuffs with a universal key that I have. I have some flash powder. I, of course, have a stage outfit, which I feel like I'm not going to have enough time to put on. I'm not going to do that whole rigmarole. And I have one multicolored endless handkerchief.
Nice.
So I'll
Solid.
probably do a bunch of card tricks, and then at the very end, I'll probably do a handkerchief check or something like that.
Yeah, go ahead and make your equivalent of whatever you want for a performance check. Make 3 of them for your different tricks and shows you're going to do.
Hell yeah.
Look at that.
Ooh, on a roll.
Not on a roll.
Oh, almost.
Handkerchief
On a
didn't go
roll.
over so well.
Go ahead and make me a spot hidden roll.
Jerry.
Amazing.
Oh God.
You do a couple good old shows. You do the handkerchief, and poof, the crowd just loves it. They're just clapping, they're enjoying it. The card trick, is this your card? This card, you get it to a couple different people, and they don't understand, but they're enjoying the whole show. Your last one, what's your last trick?
So I figure that the card tricks would probably be my failed roll, if anything,
Okay.
just due to the nature of it's a sanatorium. Like, I'll ask them what their card is. They might not remember what it is at the end. It's probably not going to go over as well as it should. So if anything, if I get to choose, that'll be my failure.
Okay. One of the disappointing things about this roll, you can kind of drop the cards a little bit, just a few, one or two. No big deal. You still have your thumb on the card that that they had picked. You kind of stare into one of the patients missing an eye, just looking into their eye socket, the hole in it. Your heart sinks for a minute. You bounce back up. Is this your card? Is this your card? And unfortunately, it was the wrong one. Ugh, shiver me timbers.
I play it off like it was the right one, and that the patient just didn't understand.
They're not smart enough to combat you.
For the nurses, all right?
Thank you so much. We'd
Of
love
course.
to see.
Yeah, you're all most welcome. I am, of course, free for the next several minutes. My compatriots are in the other room talking to the rest of your staff, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Ask away.
So the young nurse that you're talking to thinks of what is your favorite trick? What's your prize trick?
Now, that does happen to be an interesting question, because, and don't tell anyone else this, but I am working on quite the wonderful trick. And now I can't exactly tell you what it is yet, but come see my show down in Salem. I'm putting on a show in a couple weeks. Look for me there. You'll know the new trick when you see it.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been quite a pleasure. I can give you $2 from the petty cash. Here you go. Listen, if you want to come back again another day, I'm sure that this was lovely. Look at how happy those patients are, and you look around, and their faces. There's a couple folks like clapping around, like they're innocent to what's going on, just enjoying the whole shebang, not really present or aware. And there's some other folks kind of looking down, but you've managed to bring a smile to some of the folks and the staff's hearts.
Hearts and minds. Hearts and minds.
I'm going. Well, she tries to give me the $2, I'm going to push it away and say, look, instead, this is a wonderful establishment that you have here. I would instead be most curious to take a bit of a tour, if you were. I have a minor fascination in architecture and history, so if you could just a quick walkabout. I did this out of the goodness of my heart, as it were. I just happened to be here, be in the area, so it's up to you, of course.
Oh, well, a few more minutes of your time. Of course, I'd love to give you a private tour. So we're going to do 2 tours here.
2? I would prefer they do his private tour, and we are just left to our own devices.
Yeah.
Tell Dr. Berger how there was an amazing magic show in the cafeteria he missed.
Now, one final question, out of character.
Hmm?
Well, I guess 2. Do I know what Lawrence looks like?
Yes, you have a description of him being a man in his 50s, longer hair, piercing blue eyes, and a tattoo on his hand that is quite distinctive. So given the opportunity to see him, yeah, you'd recognize him.
Okay, and I assume he's not here in this cafeteria then?
Nope.
Be easy to find. Okay.
Your cohort learned that he's in the J ward.
I did not learn that, though.
Yeah, you did not.
Which is fine. You can do the rest of their stuff. I just wanted to get that out of the way into what I'm going to be doing.
Just completely saves the day. Doesn't pay attention to anything the rest of us are up to.
Right.
Yeah, DCL, are you good joining the main group while the great Kragan is going on a personal tour with the nurse?
Ooh.
We're switching back.
Can y'all not hear me?
No,
Now I
we
can hear you.
now.
Are you okay
now
with?
you can hear me.
Yeah. Have you been talking this whole time?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no.
You folks make your way through several sections. There are several wards in the scope of this facility. This is a real worldly thing. Danvers Asylum is a real state hospital. At the peak of its tenure, it, I think, held close to 2,500 to 3,000 patients in the 1980s. While we were in 1923, in the 80s and 90s before it was shut down, it held an obsessive number of patients, an extreme amount. They're incredibly understaffed, over budget, didn't have the funds to cover it. Eventually, it was shut down. In this state and time, it's probably still close to 1,800 to 2,000 patients. This is a sizable operation. While Dr. Burgess Corneliu is the superintendent, there are other doctors, staff, orderlies, nurses. There are plenty of support staff around. This place is bustling. You folks make your way through several wards. He points out some of the modern inventions that are making its way. You see in here we have what we call our.
That looks like a
piece of paper away.
That looks like a hand drill.
Yes, we call it. It's wonderful. You mentioned that this ice pick here is used for something called lobotomies. We use this as a way by which we can calm down our most violent patients. It is one of the last resorts, but is a quick 2-minute procedure by which we can permanently calm and restrain violent entities. And you can see here we have John. John is, as you can see, he is quite lethargic right now. We have some other tools in our bag, including some ways that we can make people come to terms with the terrible memories they have, having to relive them so they can be forced to reconcile what is going on. This helps them become normal people by confronting their greatest fears. While it may seem very scary, that is what healing is. Healing can be scary.
I'm gonna go ahead and do some back chats.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make. I want folks to do some spot hidden rolls. There's some things that happen as you walk through this. You've gone through a couple different wards, A, B, and C, D lords. You've walked through some places where you have some new intake patients. Some folks handling some modern ailments, like they're just too excited or they drink too much. Just the modern little things that we just take for granted. Easy cure-alls.
It's
we have
six
some
different spot hidden roll opportunities.
Oh yeah,
Right?
you got a few.
So just roll 5 times each.
Just go make some rolls. We'll see what happens. As far as you're comfortable with.
Want to see?
Oh, he said opposed.
Look at those stars.
I don't like all these failures. Oh, it's a critical success. This is amazing. Great.
Uh-oh.
You asked for it.
You said how many?
5.
I think some people ran 5, which is amazing. You can get
my
God. David failed.
49,000. Got it.
I think
Alright,
I got
I'd
all
like
of them.
to appraise the patient's kidneys.
Tell us what we've won, Ben. Tell us what we've
The
won.
street market value of these here kidneys,
right.
they look in good shape.
Oh, did we
Squeeze.
want Jessica to do an introduction too?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we do.
Really good point. Jessica, who are you?
I am a spinster who writes real crime novels.
Oh,
How do
you have a
you're an
professional.
author.
You have a professional interest in this.
Yes. I write mystery and crime fiction. Thank you.
Yes, I
Or-
thought she'd be the perfect person to join our little motley crew, knowing all the ins and outs of mystery and all of that.
I also have a superior Chevrolet automobile. Thank you.
Yes, so she carries her typewriter
Oh.
around with her everywhere, just in case she needs to
I guess-
smack someone with it.
I guess
Ah,
that's why
yes,
you
my
didn't take the
Remington.
train with the rest of us.
Ah.
Fancy.
Oh yeah,
It's my superior Chevrolet and my Remington typewriter.
You have a
Remington typewriter.
That's why you had to drive. It takes up the whole trunk.
It's Remington steel.
car? It's like the size of a loom.
It has wheels. It's very modern. Thank you.
Okay,
I
Ben.
like it.
Add up the damage. Tell us one at a time who got what. What did we win?
Oh, it's
Or
gonna be
lose.
so good. It's gonna be so good.
Insanity.
Oh,
Everybody
no.
stop rolling so
Oh,
Ben can
no.
concentrate.
Oh no.
So, who got the critical success? It was
It was Wentworth.
Wentworth. Amazing. As we're as we're going through these halls, all these wards, one of the lethargic patients just comes up and grabs you and shoves you against the wall.
My
The breath
word!
leaves your body for a moment as you're stuck between him and the wall. He says, "What do you know? What do you know?"
Latin!
The orderlies come over and grab him and pull him away. What do you know? What
I
do
know
you
Latin!
As he starts getting pulled away. I need you to take 3 sanity points away.
Jeez.
Dr. Berger says, God, I'm so sorry about that. Zach's been recovering quite fine as of late. He pulls his shirt down, adjusting. He's not comfortable with this conversation. I'm terribly sorry about that incident. Some of our patients require some additional care. He's never been prone to violence. We're gonna have to isolate him in the
Quite
J ward.
alright.
Take him to J ward.
It won't be the first man that's grabbed me and put me up against a wall.
Oh my.
Hey.
Tell me that story some other time.
Oh, darling, you know I will.
Doctor, could you tell us a little about what is a J ward?
The J ward is where we store our most delicate patients. They need to be isolated from the majority of folks for their violent temperaments or general instability. We fear for their safety and the safety of their fellow patients, so we give them private care. This includes separate cushions, rooms, with us access to some tools, so they get some writing utensils, to draw, but they don't get any sharp implements like quills. We also keep staff full-time available to monitor them every 15 minutes with walkthroughs. It's the most in-depth care we can provide.
What did you say? Lawrence was in?
Laurence.
Yes, of course, Laurence will be over with him in
Lawrence?
just a moment.
No.
Why was
You didn't say
Laurent
which ward.
Ward?
J ward.
Jay.
I see.
Why was he in J
Interesting.
Ward?
And she pulls out a notepad and starts scribbling down.
So cute.
And so Dr. John Lucas, Wentworth again,
What?
and Jerry, congratulations. I need you all to make sanity roll. Something happened.
Ah, crap.
Oh boy.
How do I make a sanity roll? Where is sanity?
Yeah.
Dr.
On the
John
left
Lucas
in
is
the
like,
middle.
I'm just standing here.
Don't worry about me.
No.
Everything's fine.
How do you make a
Oh
sound roll?
no.
Click on the word sanity, and it should let you roll.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Left
there,
side.
okay.
Yeah, one would think this is very intuitive.
Oh, no.
intuitive.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, Jessica.
Oh,
not
Jessica.
the doctor.
Wait,
We
does
need
all
the
of us?
doctor.
Do all of us have to?
Everyone who failed that roll that I called
Just-
out, I
Just
think you're
3
fine.
people.
Okay.
Wentworth, Jessica,
So-
and Lucas.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Dr. Lucas is fine, but Wentworth and Jessica, you know what's
Oh, I thought
really
you said
weird?
Jerry. Oh, okay.
As you're walking past one of these cells, there's a little bit it's not unusual for a couple puddles of water, some patient oh, he used the bathroom and the water overflowed and it kind of spilled over into a puddle. That's all fine and dandy, right? But you swear, you three swear, you look at each other afterwards, you hear a sploosh, you hear a weird sound, and you could swear you see it looks like a lizard, a big old crocodile or something, tail slapping the water. You look at each other, look back. There's nothing there. But it's so weird. But you all saw that. Take away non-sanity points.
9?
Jeez.
9?
Holy crap.
I'm sorry, did you say 9?
Yeah. Do you want to investigate further?
But wait,
I'm-
they succeeded the sanity roll.
I'm at 14 out of 10.
Oh,
Do I-
Dr. Lucas is fine.
Wait, if
Oh,
you
no.
fail the sanity roll, you're good?
Yeah, if you fail the sanity roll, you didn't notice.
That's so
Nice.
nuts.
You didn't notice.
It seems backwards, but I'm here
I
for it.
know, right?
I-
Succeeding
yeah.
is a bad idea.
I get that if you saw the spot, if you fail the spot hidden, you didn't see it at all. But if you rolled a sanity roll, I would have thought that if you succeeded that, I don't know. That's
I might be
wild.
running this backwards, and it's fine.
I have no
Fine.
idea.
Ben, I'm at 14 out of 10. Does something happen?
Not yet.
Holy crap!
Jesus.
Which one are you?
I'm Wentworth.
You are Wentworth.
GG.
I'm at 14 out of 10.
Yeah, we'll do a little thing for you. Because you're down below the daily threshold.
Yep.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
my daily is already at 0 out of 10.
No, don't
Yeah.
No,
worry
it
about
starts at
I'm
0.
confused. Oh, okay.
And as you take sanity away, it adds to your daily.
Oh. I wouldn't know because I haven't noticed anything yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
A
just
boxer.
Too
big.
stupid
I'm
to
just
notice.
right. I just show up and punch things.
Yeah,
The tank
just
over
right.
here, never needing a therapist.
I feel like as a reporter, I should notice things more, but I'm okay with this.
So Wentworth, what happens is because of this, you look around as you're kind of walking through, and it's so silly. You swear you see yourself as you're walking past some of these hallways. You notice yourself and you turn around and you can swear back of your head, like you don't often look at it, but you know yourself, you know your body, you're gaunt how you walk. It's you, but you're in the hospital clothes that all the patients are wearing. You can't help but to stare at them for a minute. Was that you just passed? No, that couldn't be true.
Thanks, I hate it.
Welcome to J Ward. Here is the most in-depth options we have for patient care. As you can see, we have several beds at the northeastern side of the room. We have a dedicated kitchen at the southeast, some restrooms, some recreational rooms for dedicated activities. We make sure that our patients have a regular care through day and night. The doors are usually kept locked to secure them, to make sure no one accidentally walks away in the middle of the night. The worst thing that we could do is have a patient running loose, potentially hurting themselves. Or others.
Now,
But
I've heard of asylums that don't have the best locks. How can you be sure that your locks on your door are the most secure? Is it a
Make up-
simple 2-pin or something more advanced? Do you use chains?
while we don't chain the doors, we do regularly lock them with these skeleton keys. As you can see, they are inherently double tumbler locks. The most state of the art. They do get regularly maintained by our handymen here on the grounds for routine care and validation. We currently have all the doors with an inspection done about 3 months ago, where of course we tried to pry them open with some handy tools like screwdrivers, and we tested they were secure. Of course, for fire code reasons, in case of an issue, I'm certain that with enough force and tools, which these patients do not have access to, such as crowbars or hammers, chisels, perhaps the doors could be opened, but as you can see, they are steel doors. It requires the keys. Only our orderlies have the keys. Our nurses and other physician staff don't carry the keys on them, as it may be disruptive to their duties, and as they are seeing the patients more often. The orderlies being kind of the patrol, if you will, or security, they usually handle the matters of opening and closing doors for our medical staff.
I see. Well, that is quite excellent. And I'll kind of look around for the magician, but I'll be disappointed I don't see him anywhere, so I can't indicate to him that he needs to sleight of hand one of these skeleton keys. So I'll just try to remember to tell him later. If he hasn't been taken already.
Dun 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 dun.
We may never know.
You wanted a moment with your friend Lawrence. While I cannot permit him to leave, he's in the most delicate of care. Why don't you spend a few minutes talking with him?
Lawrence, which only his best friends and family do know how to say his name, so that should already indicate your mistake, good sir, but okay.
My apologies. Mr. Croswell is right this way. Kind of irritated with it. You can see his eyes twitching.
Croswell.
Just every time he says it, even if it's right, correct him.
Correcting him. Even if he says it right, say it the other way.
Yeah, right. You're like, but didn't you just Lawrence?
Lawrence.
Yeah, every time, correct him.
The doctor kind of walks away. I'll give you folks a few minutes of your time. Orderlies nods to them, giving some kind of sign. Oh, thank God you folks are here. I made a mistake coming here. Oh, thank you for coming. You gotta get me out. This place is so weird. Have you not noticed all the patients? I mean, it's so... Something's not right here. Something's really not right. Can you get me out?
We have noticed about the patients.
I noticed there's a lot of patients, but it is a hospital.
I've noticed I'm running out of patients.
See, as soon as I asked to leave, they immediately put me in this section. Look, I admitted myself here. I have they have documents saying that they can't hold me against my will. It's in the contract. This is voluntary, and there's nothing voluntary about this anymore. Have you noticed the bodies? Have you noticed how some of the patients are missing? They're like arms, or like an eyeball, or like their ears. Like it's not just one or two, man. It's so many of them. Something's not right.
Man, I haven't seen any of that. I also have missed all my perception.
Have any of us noticed people missing parts besides that one nurse with the ear bitten out?
That's true.
Whatever?
And
David Wilcox has.
The amazing Kegel?
Yeah, the amazing Kegel.
Oh yeah, that's right. The amazing Kegel.
So I have a friend here, Andrew McBride. He seems to have like a little bit more understanding about what's going on here, but he's an H ward. Look, like he's actually like not in great spirits. But if you get me out of here, please, I'd be forever in your debt.
Well, sure, let's go.
I mean, I'm down to help. If you don't want to be here, let's go ahead and get you out of here.
You'll just bust me out? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, doctor, friends. Oh, thank you. So you folks get up, and you want to walk.
Can I punch this door open?
Like this door down here?
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Sorry.
Real quick.
There's a door right there.
I want to lock eyes with Dr. Lucas and just kind of give a look of, is he okay?
Oh yeah, can I do? Is there a medicine check or something that I can do?
Moving over here for no reason. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm going back.
I mean, you haven't done anything right now. We'll talk you through, so you can position yourselves wherever you like to be.
I mean, if people need punching.
Amazing.
I came here to punch and chew gum, and I'm all out of gum.
I'm all out of bubble gum. I'm all out of gum. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That's fantastic.
So Stanley wants to punch the door. Someone wants to make a medicine check. What was the medicine check?
I just want to see how Larry Quasrell's health is currently, and just kind of give him a cursory glance over to see make sure that he's not physically ailed.
Absolutely, and you can feel free to add a bonus die to it. When you make a roll, you should have an option to do that.
Okay.
I'd run a bonus die to it because you've kind of had this has been a hard day. You've seen a lot of, just as a group, some bad things, some terribly scary things. So you can recognize bad very easily. Okay, sizing him up, there are a couple things to take away. You mentioned bodies. He's got 10 fingers, 10 toes. He's alert, responsive. He seems genuinely somewhat scared. He's an eager beaver to get out of here. He doesn't feel safe.
Eager beaver, got it.
Sorry, I'm reading the map. There's a beaver thing on the map.
There's a beaver
Winona
on the map?
What?
It's
A
on your
beaver?
map.
Does it
The
belong to
amazing
Winona?
Kegel has been summoned!
He pops out of the beaver. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Just crawl out of a tiny beaver. Oh my god.
Does the Kragen's tour lead him here? Is that what you want?
No.
Okay.
What do you want? Where do you want to end up? By what point? Because
I would love if Noodles ends up in H Ward randomly. I have no idea that's where he has to be.
It's up to you, keeper person. If our tour leads us through here at this exact moment and I see what's going on, then so be it. But it's up to you.
It's okay. We'll see what happens after this. I do want you to make one roll though. I want you to make a spot hidden roll there. The Great Kegel.
That's your name now.
That's my name.
Dorks.
No, you don't see anything. Okay, yeah, your tour's great. Why don't we?
Your tour's great.
Your tour's great.
Everything's fine. How are
Yeah.
you?
So you do a couple cute little card tricks to some of the people in cells and the folks who walk around. Everyone's taking a shine into you. It's great.
I'd like to hit on the nurse throughout this tour.
Make a charm. Make a charm. Damn.
Damn, look at you, Rico Suave.
So there's a couple like patients like hanging around. You got some orderlies hanging around. You already see two.
Ficus in the corner.
Yep, things are getting tense, but like Dr. Berger's like giving you a breath of room. Like he's back in the other section, but he's in the earshot of the orderlies. It sounds like we made some decisions. What would you like to do?
Somebody was gonna punch the door, but they're gonna be back in a second.
Oh, right.
It does seem important to wait for the door puncher.
Hey,
Wait
can we
for the door
just
punch.
switch scenes and see what the amazing Kegel is up to?
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
let's give the Kegel some time. I want to hear
Yeah.
this flirting in action. He rolled so
I
good.
want to see.
We've got to hear some of it, right?
This nurse is falling over herself.
Yeah, let's
Let
get
him
some
bake.
interaction there. Swear to God, if you do not go and grab like a harmonica right now and play it for us.
Oh, I have an ocarina right here.
I have a ukulele.
Yeah.
Let's hear
have a
it,
guitar.
bro.
Do this.
I have a ukulele, but it's
Let's hear it.
upstairs.
I have a
That's so
guitar.
far away.
My guitar is in
Noodles.
tune, but let's have a really jacked up like jam session.
So this is the amphitheater. As you can see, the water's just gorgeous. We had this custom built. It cost, and she twirls her hair. We paid about $2 million for this. You see the beautiful marble and granite. It was well worth the expense for the therapy of the patients. And it just looks at you with the big old puppy dog eyes. Why don't you show me one of your private tricks and I'll show you one of mine.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Show her the Kegels.
I have so many comments, but we're on stream.
Show her the Kegels.
Put it in the public role or the private.
I'm gonna put it on Discord.
Put it on Discord.
Here's the disclaimer: the cis white presenting GM is doing a horror thing. He is not being sexist.
Well, of course. Let me dig into my case full of tricks, and I give her a wink. I grab out my pair of handcuffs.
Yeah.
What do you do with the handcuffs?
Oh my God.
Oh,
I,
you know.
Oh, you know, gently caress her arm as I have the handcuffs in my hand. Ne'er on your form a moment have I gazed, but 1,000 temptations beset me, and I'll lock one hand.
One of her hands?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
Yeah. I mean,
Please.
I'd fall for it.
Please go on. She blushes a little bit.
I'll move behind her, and take her other hand as my face comes down close to her neck.
Hmm.
And of course, these temptations. Would you care to join me? And I will click the other hand.
Oh, Kragan.
No, Kragan.
And then I'm going to take out my endless handkerchief, and I'm going to
Mhm.
blindfold her.
Okay.
I like where this is going.
Uh,
I want to play now. I just want to listen.
so two things. One,
Mhm.
I'd actually like to go for it.
Nice.
Like, we're
Okay.
doing this right now.
We're doing.
Uh,
I mean, you're on the water.
But then, when I'm done, I'm just going to leave her tied up.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Cold-hearted. You're why people have trust issues. Like,
So,
yeah,
like,
I tried that. I
But-
tried bondage once. It didn't end well.
So that's end goal. But if like nothing crazy happens and like she's actually human,
Sure, why would anything crazy happen? Yeah.
for pillow talk. Well, do I have any smokes? I don't
For
have any
sure.
smoke. Never mind.
You
I
got
don't.
Smokes. Everyone's got smokes.
Everyone's got smokes.
Can
All
mine
right,
be a menthol?
Sure.
Yay.
So while we're smoking, kind of just lazing around, I've heard some strange happenings over here at the sanitarium. I, of course, don't believe it, but my companions seem enthralled with saving one. Oh, what was his name? A Lawrence? A Laurence? It must be one of those French characters.
Yes. He is being saved for the full moon.
Gasp!
But
Full moon? I am incredibly intrigued. Do tell.
haven't you been paying attention?
Why, of
Don't you-
course.
Don't you see where you're laying? Why don't you go ahead and make a spot hidden roll?
It's not gonna happen.
Oh no.
Oh, whatever your equivalent is.
Here we go.
Oh.
Hey, there's
Oh.
one.
Amazing. Okay, we're gonna switch scenes here.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh, wait,
whoa,
whoa,
whoa, whoa! What?
We're going to his bedroom or her
What
bedroom.
kind?
Don't worry
What
about it.
kind of scene we talking about here?
Oh my god.
And
You
the
didn't-
curtains come down.
Right.
have
Curtains
vision.
come down. You don't
You
vision
need-
it. Give me 1 second.
We need to negotiate the terms of this scene ahead of time, sir. That's just proper
Your
etiquette.
safe word is Kegel.
My safe word is Cthulhu.
Safe word is. We got to walk her.
And it's so it's so well named. If you could see the map name for you, like you're just so ready for this.
I saw it. Oh, goddamn!
Oh,
Don't you see where you are? And as you look around, you notice dark stained within the amphitheater are blood stains. This, I want you to make like some kind of like intelligence check for me of what you think would help you try to discern something you saw earlier with something you see now.
So
You-
like a memory check, I guess.
Yeah,
History check? No
you
way.
fail. That's okay.
Damn.
I'm in danger.
So you think about what you've seen and what you've heard. What you saw is blood. What you've heard, and your kind of hair stand up on the back of your neck. What you heard was splashing in the water when there's not a little bit of wind in the air. As you look over, you see what we modernly attribute as potentially good old Bessie, the Loch Ness monster. Ben doesn't do voices. But with giant teeth and big blazing blue eyes, you see this big ass lizard coming out of the water. You, as someone who has never, ever, ever seen anything like this, I need you to make a sanity roll.